This improv story is based on the idea an American visits Blackpool. Let the story commence. An American visited Blackpool and was overheard by a Glaswegian, somebody for Glasgow, where I am, because a lot of folk from here go down there for like a wee trip, and was overheard. This American was called Craig, by the way. Was overheard saying, I think the Eiffel Tower they got in Las Vegas even is better than that. You know, the Blackpool Tower. I don't know if you can make out the accent there, but I'll say it again. I think even the Eiffel Tower we got in Las Vegas is better than that. So even though this Glaswegian guy, who was called Craig, by the way, it's funny that, isn't he fae Blackpool's got no reason to be offended. He kind of was offended. And said to Craig, can I look? Fucking yes. Fucking yes. Said to the American, all right, right. Why are you coming here, just to slag the place off? Excuse me. Craig then dragged the American, stereotypical American, by the way, cap, camera round the neck. Yes, a camera. The lot. Dragged him right up to the top. Guy up the top went like, you can't come up. You can't come up here. You can't come up here. Whatever, I can't quite do a Blackpool accent. And Craig explained the situation. We've got this American that's slagging the place off. Can I take him up to the top to, what do you call it? Impale him? Yeah, all right. All right. The American was impaled on the flagpole. And where is it? Where's the flag? Do you see how it's the UK flag there? If I could just see that, that would be great. See how it's the UK flag there? He was pushed down on it so much. Well, first of all, it ruptured his insides, and that was him dead. It pushed the flag down. He was then lifted off by that plane there. They did an air hook, you know, like in the Dark Knight. Sky hook. And they took him away, because Americans have got all that technology. Took him away, but the flag was still at half mast. And somebody looked up and they said, because it was half mast because the flag had been pushed down. The Americans are ready to bomb the place. They're ready to nuke all of Airstrip 1 here, our special relationship, United Kingdom. But then they saw that the flag was at half mast and mistakenly thought it was out of respect to the American that had perished. And England said, it wasn't us that done it. It was them. Scotland. When the English said that, this is Keir Starmer, by the way. When Keir Starmer said that, the Americans went, look, we'll just leave it. And then Keir went like, they've got oil, you know. And that was it. Scotland then became the 51st state of the United States of America. And do you know what they called it? New Scotshire. They called it Nova Scotia. Nova. People just called it Nova for short. Nova Scots, because Nova means new, doesn't it? Isn't it? Nova, so good they named it twice. And they made, you know what they renamed Glasgow? Nova. Like Nova City. So it was Nova. So you can forget about New York City and New York State. This is Nova. And you know how you got areas in Glasgow? Govan, Easterhouse, Shawlands. There was an area in Glasgow called Nova. And within that area was a street called Nova Street. And on that street was a house that had a number, but also it was one of these fancy houses that's got a name. You know how you get some fancy houses that have got names? It was called the Nova. And the person who stayed there had to say, my address, hello? Yeah, my address, it's the Nova Street, Nova. The Nova Street, Nova. Had to say that every time on the phone. And do you know who that guy was? That coincidentally stayed at that fucking house? Craig. And do you know who Craig actually is? Me. This is a true story. The end.